What's up, guys? This weekend I watched Markiplier's new movie, Iron Lung, and it is a great reminder and example that to achieve something and succeed, you need to first believe you can do it. Let's get into it. So this is Markiplier, and he made a movie based on a video game called Iron Lung. This is gonna have spoilers. Go watch it. It's pretty cool. But what's Iron Lung about? Right. It's about this main character named Simon, and Simon looks pretty stressed. Well, what's the situation? You see, Simon is underwater in a submarine, and he's probably gonna die. Right. He's probably gonna die, and it's very sad. And the entire movie follows Simon trying to navigate this unknown waters and live. Now, what's absolutely essential to this idea is understanding what is Simon's goal. Let's find out. Well, there it is. It seems like now we know what Simon's goal is. It's to live, which is really weird because throughout the entire movie, he says such pessimistic, negative things. He says, there's no hope, I'm gonna die, what's the point? Here's an example from the script. He literally says regarding humanity's chance of survival, he says, I'm not going to dilute myself with some big future if we all just believe hard enough. Do you see that, guys? If we all just believe hard enough, which is absolutely crazy that he doesn't believe that believing works. So this right here shows that Simon, Markiplier's character, has a fundamental disconnection between winning and belief in winning. He does not believe that they are associated together. Maybe you're saying right now, well, Sean, how does believing associate with winning? Let's talk about it. Well, really, what we got to talk about first is how does not believing associate with losing, right? Being realistic, or what Simon thinks he's being, is I'm not going to dilute myself with believing hard enough, right? He's trying to be realistic. And really realistic is code for pessimistic. It's not true. Be realistic, right? Be realistic. It's a negativity. So when he's being realistic, he's really being negative. And when he's negative and doesn't believe that's going to work, he's going to take less action. Because what's the point? What's the hope? It's not going to work. It's be realistic. It's not going to work. And taking less action obviously causes him to lose, which in this situation is dying. Because he thinks no matter what I do, it won't work. He tries less. He tries less effort is applied to the goal. He's going to lose. There's no shot in the world he wins and survives because of his lack of effort. He's dead. Now, something we need to understand is that wanting is not the same as believing. When we say I want something, it's broken into two pieces. I want, and then what comes after. And what comes after is much more important than what comes before. I want blank, but it's probably impossible. But it's unrealistic, but it probably won't work out. It doesn't matter what your goal is or what you want to achieve. When you have something that starts with but right afterwards, consider this dead. It's not going to work, right? You're not going to achieve any type of goal believing that it's not going to work. We need to change this sentence into something like, so I'll work hard for it, right? I want something, so I'll work hard for it. Instead of, I want something, but it probably won't work out. Again, the key point here is that what comes after what you say you want is way more bigger. The second part of the sentence is way more vital than the first part of the sentence, okay? So we understand how not believing will result in losing. Let's talk about how believing will result in winning. So obviously, once you bridge the gap between wanting and believing, I'm putting that in a different color because it's not the same as the rest of these colors. Once you bridge the gap and you really believe that you can achieve what you want to achieve, once you believe that it can be done, you'll start trying your best, right? If you're swimming in an ocean, write this down. If you're swimming in an ocean and you can't see land anywhere near you, you're gonna think, what's the point? What's the point? I don't have an end goal. It's not achievable. I'm going to die. But if you see land far out in the distance, I know I can live. There's land there. I can live. I believe I can. I'm gonna start swimming a little harder compared to if I couldn't see anything, because I just don't believe. No matter what I do, no matter how hard I swim, I can't live. I'm gonna die. I'm in an empty ocean. But if I see land, then I can start to believe I can live, and I'll work harder and I'll live. Now, the thing is that the island, it's all in your head. We're all swimming in the water in our head, right? Bear with me. We're all swimming in the water in our head. And we all winners and losers either see an island or they don't see an island. And those who force themselves to see an island are the ones that work harder and end up winning. Right? Okay. Hope that made sense. So believing goes into trying your best, and trying your best obviously goes into winning. You believe you can live, you swim harder, you get to the island, you win. Okay. You need, but the key point here is that you gotta believe. Right? Obviously, it's in big bold letters. Bridge the gap between wanting and believing. Take me as an example. This is Sean Brunson his freshman year when he got second place for the first time. And this guy right here is actually my good friend now. His name's Avery. Avery, that's enough. But we go to the same club now. But Avery kicked my ass. And it was the first time I'd ever gotten that close to gold and lost it. I even lost the cool t-shirt. Devastating stuff. The thing about this Sean is he had two choices. He just lost and he's sad. And he could go one of two ways. He could believe, well, I'm never going to win because there's always going to be an Avery. I'm never going to win because there's always going to be an Avery. Or I could go the other way and believe, well, that's fine. I just got to work harder. That's fine. I'll win the next one. Okay, that sucks. I'll learn from it. Believing. Now, which one of these two choices do you think led me to win? Well, certainly not the path that believes that no matter what I do, I'm going to lose to Avery, but the side of me that believes I can win if I work harder. It's simply a shift in mindset of believing that you can. Because I believe that I can, I took the state champ, some bum, into deep waters, almost beat him. I won a lot of tournaments this year, and I got 5th place at the state championship this year, my junior year of high school. I'm a stud now. Big player. I got a whole bunch of medals over there. And I would never have gotten all those medals. I would never be this stud right here if I didn't believe that I could be Avery. Even though I lost, even though Simon's in dark waters, I still believed I could win. I still believed I would win the next one. Even though Simon's in dark waters, he ought to believe that he can still survive. And because of that belief, I'm winning. And I'm going to get the state title next year. This right here, put my name on it. Sean. That's my bracket. Another example is my YouTube channel. When I first started posting at the beginning of summer, I had like zero motion, zero viewers. Now I have 77 of awesome viewers. Thank you guys. And yeah, it's the same thing. If I looked at all the videos I posted where I got 0 views, 0 likes, 0 comments, 0 anything, I could think, man, this just isn't for me, and I would quit. Okay. What does that do for me? What does that do for me? I just quit. I'm done. Okay. Or I do what I did and believe, well, I'm not getting any viewers yet. I'm not getting subscribers yet. I'm going to keep making videos, and videos are going to get better. You simply need to believe in yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not surviving yet. I'm blah, 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 blah. You just got to believe. I'm rambling right now, you guys, but it's just so important that you understand that you need to believe that you can do it. Now, obviously, I'm nowhere near my goal. I'm nowhere near what I need to be. But I understand I'm not there yet. Okay? And because of that, I'm going to be acting a lot more different than the guy who thinks 77 is the best I can do, I'm done. In a year time, we'll see who's still around. So, it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, it really is, right? You believe you can do it, you go into action. Your action leads to a habit. Habits lead to winning, and the weird thing here is when you win, it turns back into belief. It's confidence. And then that belief, well, it starts all over again, the cycle. Let me give you an example real quick. You're a guy, you're looking at a girl, you think, I'm going to get her number. Now, you have two choices. You couldn't believe and say, I can't get a girl like her and never approach her. Or you could believe that I'm that guy. And you go over to her with the attitude that I'm that guy. And she'll reciprocate that. She might not, but she's definitely not if you don't believe you are that guy. And that action is going to lead to winning, right? Now, after you got that baddie's number, you're going to be feeling a lot more confident. You're going to believe yourself a lot more. Well, shit, I just did it. Next time you see a cute girl, you're going to say, well, I'm the type of guy to get cute girls, right? Do you see what we're doing here? It's a snowball. Once you get one win, you can believe you can win again, and then you come at that problem with that attitude that I can win. It's belief. The guys who talk themselves out of situations, talk themselves out of approaching that girl, are the guys who will never get the girl's number simply because they don't believe they can. It's a belief thing, you guys. And that's why it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I see it in my head, I think I can do it, and then I do it. And now that I've done it, I know I can do it again. Just gotta see it in here first, you guys. When I hear self-fulfilling prophecy, I think it's nobody else but Conor McGregor. He's a plumber who literally spoke his championships into existence. So I use him as an example to compare to Simon. Okay. What's the difference between Conor McGregor and Simon? Well, they both want to win, right? Want to win. That's the same thing, right? Everybody wants to win, right? But the problem here is Simon wants to win, but he expects failure. He expects he'll lose. It's a lack of belief. And because of that, he won't try as hard, he'll lose, right? And no surprise there. If you don't try as hard, you're not going to survive. See, Conor McGregor, he expected to win. He expected to get the girl's number. He expected to get the belt. He expected to knock out Jose Aldo in the first round. Which one's going to win? The one that won't try as hard or the one that works hard? Probably the one that works hard. And that comes from a belief that you're going to win. And that is why Simon is dead, because he didn't believe he could survive. And that is why Conor is the GOAT. Don't talk to me about his latest performance. I don't want to talk about it. I hope this is making sense. So, we've established that believing leads to succeeding, and not believing leads to dying or losing. So, now I want to lead us to a question. In your own life, what is something that someone has maybe told you is impossible? What is something that you want to achieve but believe is impossible? And here's the caveat. Whatever you believe is impossible is impossible. It will be. You guys, so whatever it is you want to do, win the state title, make good YouTube channel, I don't know, ask out that girl even. If you believe that it's impossible, it already is. It's already written in stone. Don't even bother trying. There's that movie on Netflix called Hustle with a basketball player and Adam Sandler. And Adam Sandler says to the basketball player, he says, do you love this sport? Do you really believe you can win in this sport? Because if you don't believe, let's not even try. Let's not even try. They will slam the door in our face because you don't believe. It's the same idea here, you guys. Let's not even try if you don't believe it's possible. But if you really try, if you really believe, if you really believe it can be done, you have a shot. It's like that thing, like, try, don't try. Hold on, bear with me. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Win. Lose. So, look at this right here. Look at this right here. So, if you try, you could win. You could win. You could also lose. But if you don't try, you definitely will lose. It's 100%. 100. You will definitely lose if you don't try. But if you do try, you got the shot. There is a chance, you guys. There's a chance. There's a chance that you can hit it. And I'm saying the word chance. I don't believe it is chance. Chance is lottery. Chance isn't real. Make your own destiny. And you're not going to make your own destiny. Certainly not a destiny that you don't believe in. What do you want to achieve that you believe is impossible? Who told you that it was impossible? Why do you take their advice? Don't take advice from somebody who you don't look up to. One man says he wants, the poorest man in the neighborhood says, one day I'll be the richest man in here. And everybody laughs except the richest man. Why? Because the richest man said, at one point, I will be the richest man here. Nobody will get it except the ones who have already did it. So if somebody told you, don't do that, Sean, that's impossible. Don't do that, that's impossible. Simply understand, I bet you, I guarantee it, they have not done it. Guarantee it. Whatever it is you want to achieve, if they shoot it down, they have not done it. Because they don't understand that it starts with the belief. Moral of the story is, to succeed, you need to believe that you can succeed. Don't try, you lose. Try, you lose, or you can win. But you definitely won't win if you don't try, if you don't believe, right? To succeed, you need to believe you can succeed. Now, you guys, you know where this is going. Someone, whatever it is you want, whatever it is you want to achieve, whatever it is you want to hold, win, earn, it has probably already been done by somebody dumber than you, weaker than you, less capable than you, somebody who probably didn't want it as bad as you. And if they could do it, why not you? Why not you? 3 words that should instill belief in you, if you really think about it. They're billionaires. They've done it. Some of them came from dirt poor. I have a beautiful house with a roof over my head. How blessed am I? And somebody who was dirt poor became a billionaire. So why not me? Why not me? Right? I started wrestling my freshman year of high school, and I was weaker than everybody else. I didn't even know what a collar tie was. But I thought, well, I still get a shot to get on the mat with these guys. Why not me? It's not impossible for me to win. So why not me? And I had an almost delusional belief that I could win. And now I do win. Why not you? Whoever it is that you look up to, give me a name. Cool. They've done it. So why not you? You guys, I live by these words because I believe that they're so powerful. Don't let anybody tell you no, it's impossible. Don't let any Simons tell you that you're going to die no matter what. Don't be Simon. Be Conor McGregor. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was in some way helpful. I had fun making it. On my channel, I'm trying to achieve my goals and also document the entire process and show exactly what I believe in to prove that why not me? As to show you guys that why not you? If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to get that number higher than 77. And boys, thank you for watching. Why not you?